Get all the tomatoes, you see? Beautiful tomatoes. This is nice and fresh. Tomatoes, tomatoes, tomatoes. Guys, you know tomatoes is the #1 fruit that is being used to cook food all around the world. I mean, tomatoes is a very special fruit. There's a time that you need to pick the tomatoes. Okay. Nope. Wait a minute. Little ones. This is what we're gonna make to make a tomato candy. Make sure you wash your tomatoes. Alright guys, so what I'm gonna do now, I'm going to wash this with salt. So this is the second wash. You want to make sure your tomatoes is nice and clean before cooking. Even though it's organic, hey, we don't know what kind of flies getting into the tomatoes, alright? So try not to eat the tomatoes without washing, or any kinds of fruits. Welcome back to iHome Bake. This is Maria Marcel. Today I'm going to show you how to make tomato candy. So for those of you guys that have a lot of tomatoes in your house, or if you have a big garden and you have a lot of tomatoes, you don't know what to do with it, well, watch this video and that will give you an idea. After picking your tomatoes, you need to wash this with salt. Wash it at least 3 times. Make sure it is nice and clean. So the next thing you do is remove the seeds from the tomatoes. So here we go, and spoon all the seeds out just like that. So make sure you remove all the seeds. You can use any kinds of tomatoes. It just takes a while. This is the hardest part, taking the seeds out of tomatoes. Alright guys, so you see, now you can make tomato sauce later on. All you have to do is take the seeds out, or if you want to plant tomatoes, you can just wash and drain it and plant the seeds. So anyway guys, here you go. Isn't that beautiful? This is beautiful. Alright guys, so the next thing I'm doing is transferring that tomatoes into the bowl. One half cup sugar. Alright guys, so to prevent the crystallization, add lemon, calamansi juice, or lime. So squeeze. If you have any seed, just take it out. And it's clean to make it faster. Alright guys, so that is lemon juice. If you don't have any lemon, lime, or calamansi. And then I'm going to set this aside for a couple hours. Alright guys, so I am drying this out in the sun for at least a couple hours. So I will see you in a couple hours. The tomatoes has been sitting out in the sun, and this is what it looked like. Alright guys, so this is what it looked like after 2 hours being out in the sun. So what I'm gonna do is turn on the stove. So while that's heating up, what I'm gonna do is drain the syrup. Cook the juice. Alright guys, so once the syrup is start boiling, go ahead and add your tomatoes. So guys, it is so easy to make tomato candy. So if you have time, make it at home. Tomatoes has a lot of vitamin C's. It's the only fruit that's being used in cooking and eating it itself. I mean, tomatoes is a very special fruit, don't you think? Alright guys, so it's getting dark outside the garden, so I am back in the house. You see, all the liquid is starting to evaporate and the syrup is starting to thicken. Alright guys, so I've been cooking this for 45 minutes. You need to take it out and let it cool, or if you have one of those machines, the dehydrator, that's even better. Or you can dry this room temperature or out in the sun. If you're following so far, I mean, this is pretty easy. So once you put in the parchment paper, just put a toothpick, because I am going to put this in the fridge. Wow. So guys, I'm going to put this in the refrigerator and I'll be back. So if you have any extra tomatoes, make a candy tomato. Wow, this is lovely. So tomatoes and make candy. All right guys, so it's time for tasting. Wow, it looks so cute. I don't even want to touch it. You can serve this as hors d'oeuvres to your friends before dinner or lunch. I mean, this is excellent, excellent, excellent. I mean, check this out. This is tomato candy. All right guys, so it's time for tasting. Wow. Who would have thought, right? But hey, if this is your first time, not gonna mess up. Just follow my directions step by step and you are going to make the same candy tomatoes just like what's in front of me, or maybe you will make it even better. So the chewiness of the tomato candy, awesome. So you can serve this as hors d'oeuvres, or you can serve this after dinner and with tea or fruits and bagels or any kinds of pastry you like. Just follow the direction below and let me know what you think. All right guys, so to all my supporters, thank you so much for always supporting my channel. And to all the newbies, guys, don't forget to subscribe. Subscription is free. And thank you so much for watching, and until then, peace out.